She's been living a whole different kind of lifestyle, okay? But these people want to try to make it as though we need to fight a battle for her, when in actuality, it's the other way. Kamala's supposed to be fighting a battle for us. Check out this brother as he breaks down what's important to him.
I just wanted to come on here and get some shit off my chest, because for about the past, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe, I've seen a lot of black celebrities and media personalities and so-called journalists make it their business to try to shame and denigrate and shun and insult the intelligence of black men because they don't want to vote for Kamala Harris. They are actively out here villainizing black men for not wanting to vote for Kamala Harris. And I said it before and I will say it again. They think they own us. They think they own our fucking vote. They want us to believe that we have some sort of obligation to them, that when it's right for them, we should play identity politics and vote for her because she's black. And now they're pushing the narrative that we're dumb, that we're uneducated, we're misinformed, we don't know what the fuck's going on. And the crazy thing about it is, it's the complete opposite. The people who are running away from Kamala Harris are the people who are informing themselves, who are researching, that actually know what the fuck is going on and just not letting themselves be told any goddamn thing. That's the reality of the situation. So, you know, it's astonishing to me to see it though, where you have these people, they sending out these black women and these boot-licking ass men, right? The Van Joneses, the Bakari Sellers, the Roland Martins, right? The DL Hugleys, even Plies, and it's a whole bunch of them who are trying to shame black men for thinking for themselves, because that's all they doing. We're thinking for ourselves. They're just like when a slave owner didn't want you to learn how to read. Because once you learn how to read, you have knowledge, and knowledge is power. And that's the problem. No, watch MSNBC. Don't do no thinking. Let us tell you what to think. Huh? Don't you want to see a black woman president? Don't you want to see somebody who belonged to a sorority? Don't you want to see a black woman get sworn in by a black woman on Martin Luther King's birthday? A whole bunch of token shit that don't mean a goddamn thing. That's what they want us to vote for. Y'all out your motherfucking minds, man. I was listening to Ricky Smiley. Ricky Smiley talking about in regards to black men, they not doing the right research. What? Who the fuck you talking to, Ricky Smiley? They not doing the right research. So because we're thinking for ourselves, we're not doing the right research. We're supposed to listen to you. That's the right research. And we're going to just keep seeing more and more of this shit. Joy Reid telling black people, you're going to look weird. What, we in the 6th grade? Don't nobody give a fuck about looking weird. We worrying about the issues, the economy, our communities, our children, our futures. What the fuck you talking about looking weird? See, that's the dumb shit. See, that's for weak-minded people. And they just going to keep going, bro. You get all the narratives is going to keep going. Sellout, coon, traitor, you hate black women and all that cool. Bakari and Van Jones up on CNN crying and boo-hooing. Don't nobody give a too smart to fall for that shit, man. So y'all could keep rolling that shit out. We going to keep standing 10 motherfucking toes down. The fuck out of here. Love the black man until he wants to think for himself, till he wants to form his own opinion, until he stops seeing himself as a victim, and then he becomes the enemy. And I'm watching this happen in real time. It's happening right now. And all you got to do is keep your eyes open, pay attention, and you can see it clear as day. It is real. So I'm saying all that to say, if you an actor, a rapper, a comedian, or anything else, you're not going to dictate our decision by calling us names and trying to make us feel bad. You.
I love it, man. Give it up for this brother right here, man. Give it up for that brother. Man, when Man, give it up for that brother, man. I know y'all couldn't hear me. I had the claps on the mic, man. I had that clapping going on, man. That's amazing, man. I love it. And as I was listening to him, I couldn't help but think that if you on the outside looking in, I know it may sound like we're using, talking points. Because a lot of people that you hear are going to say similar things, but it's not that we all got a script. It's that we all feel similarly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a unique conclusion to draw that you're trying to disrespect us. It's not unusual. A lot of black people feel this way. And now the difference is we're elevating them. We're elevating these brothers and these sisters that are saying how they feel, and it's getting some traction and people are hearing it. But he's not rare. He represents a lot of other brothers that are saying the same thing. I've said a lot of the same things he's saying. I'm saying the exact same stuff. That's how I know when I get upset and I'm frustrated because I know my message, it may not land for certain progressives. It may not land for certain moderate liberals, but I know it lands for a lot of black people because I am one of those people. And I can't be, I'm not a polka dot, elephant. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a flying, squirrel, like whatever. Like I'm a regular brother from a working class background. You know what I'm saying? I'm not some original, unique idea. You know what I'm saying? That just fell out the sky to this place. And, you know what I'm saying? I grew up working class, lived my life working class. So I know that my background is not that weird. It's not that unique. So a lot of us are going to be saying the same type of things. Our reaction to it and our articulation of it may be slightly different, but a lot of us are coming up the same way, man. So I'm just saying, I mean, it warms my heart, man, to hear brothers articulating themselves, to be able to run across this type of content and be able to post it and repost it and show love, man, because I want us to continue this. But back to these celebrities, these actors, and these other black folks throwing black people under the bus for Kamala's sake. These people are famous who have businesses, who have radio stations, and they have a brand, and D.L. Hughley can go get his money any night of the week at any comedy club probably. He got Netflix deals. You know what I'm saying? We got people getting paper. They're still doing this. Steve Harvey, how much money Steve Harvey got? Why would he ever feel the need that he would have to do this to black people in order to help a politician? It's just so disrespectful that I have a problem not taking it personally. I know I should not take it personally, but I have a problem not doing that because why would you need to do it? Like if someone came up and they broke in my car and they stole some stuff, right? I want them to get caught, right? I want my stuff, right? But then if I find out it was just like, somebody really in a bad way, I'll be like, okay, look, man, just get my stuff back, man. I don't want to call the cops. Just get my stuff. Just go, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like you messed up in the game right now. This is what's going on with you. Just go ahead, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you could have asked me if I'd have had it, I'd give you what I got. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would look at it. That's how I would feel. But if I know you good, you sitting on paper and you just doing this because you want more paper. You already squared away. I look at it in a whole different way. And that's the way I look at these celebrities who are willing to sacrifice the black community. They're willing to sacrifice their brothers and their cousins and their sisters and their neighbors and their aunts, people they never met, but they're supposed to have some type of empathy for. They're willing to sacrifice all that just for a little bit of money and a little bit of alone time, a phone time, or whatever DL's doing it for. DL, he's always name dropping, just so he's able to say, I was having a conversation, expeditiously with VP Harris, Madam VP Harris, and we were having we were discussing this and we're discussing that, and I had an opportunity, and Joe Biden got on the phone and we talked for a while.
What's on this? I personally think that Kamala Harris, our vice president, is just a token. I don't believe that she was hired, put in that place to do anything substantial that was going to enrich black people's lives.
Then you have a counter narrative to history, because that's exactly what you select the vice president for. We're talking about the job she's selected to do. She was selected to be a vice president. Either you're politically naive or obtuse if you believe that a vice president has any power at all. They're figureheads.
So I know that you voted, I think you voted for Biden also.
Of course. Right? And speak to him often.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, well, since you speak to him often, tell that sucker I said. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
I ain't got nothing to say to him.
It's just bragging rights for him. It just further props up his ego to be associated with these types of people. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a whole nother level of disrespect, folks. And I understand we live in a system of capitalism. We all trying to get paper. We have to in this society. Lord knows I understand the economics. But if the economics and the ends are already meeting, they're already meeting like hell. You ain't got no excuse for doing this, Steve Harvey. None. None. These people are already millionaires. And they still throwing black people under the bus. They throwing my grandkids under the bus for extra caviar. You already got the caviar. You already good. You already frying private jets. We send you and your wife vacationing. You already doing it. Why would you need to sacrifice my sons? He's a millennial. A young millennial? Why would you need to sacrifice his future, man, for you to get extra Prada on top of the Prada you already got? Extra Dolce & Gabbana. What?